About the 5 things I still want to do in life. I wish I saw the major flaw I was about to do. Of all the things I should have not enter, make a low angle shot of a scrap metal avalanche as item number 2. Oh, sole mio, la 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 la.
Доброе утро. Сейчас еще пару минут я проснусь. Слушайте музыку.
You ask with indignation, what's that, my lord? I have an explanation. 3 dead pigeons are stored behind the drawer. Oh, sole mio, la 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 la. Julia, Mario, Luca, Francesco, Davide, Sofia, Matteo, Ernesto, Antonio, Sara, Alicia, Aurora, come quickly, Papa, some council now for you. Lorenzo, Riccardo, Elena, Geppetto, now presto, Papa, some council in petto. If you're buying Johnny's, never underrate the importance of checking the expiration date. Oh, sole mio, la 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 la. een neues Tier, ein Gatting in nooit hier. Een chakram zet in outlook, ze rekken de bout as if to mock.
Так. Надо... Нам надо попасть на верхний уровень этого рынка. Крутой город, верхний город, или как он там называется. Нам нужно вступить в сопротивление. Нам надо... Надо сменить сцену. Я же меняла сцену, она не нажалась. Привет, Кекс. Я, похоже, просто не нажалась, я не заметила. Раньше у меня были хоткис, но потом они немножко не так работали, поэтому я их все поубирала, вручную все делаю. Так. Чтобы милашку Гол, нам нужно сопротивление. Леди Гол нам нужен ужин, для этого нам нужно попасть наверх, и там будет весело, я это помню. Задира Гол нужно... чтобы Задира Гол нам нужно помирить Боза и его бомбину. Во. Что у нас есть сейчас предмет? Катер, сахарница, метан, отвертка, ручка, наживка, посрочные таблетки, ведро. Так. Погоди, просто. Мы же еще собираем эти самые штуки, да? В магазине я взяла? Ага. Нашлось. Вообще не видела тут. Я бы не нашла. Стой. На картинке нарисовано, что здесь есть листочек. У меня листочка не было. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. И должно быть 6. Один, два, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ага, даже так. Фодерс. Ясно. Похоже, какой-то прикол с тем, что если ты загружаешься. Не так. Нет. Так, пойдем сходим к маленькой Венеции. Там живет бомбина Боза. Пытаемся их помирить, но я точно знаю, что это с первого раза не выйдет. Нам нужно будет еще целую сеть квестов сделать. Боза. Смотрите, какой он клевый.
Rufus, there you are.
Stay where you are. My optician knows karate.
But Rufus, it's me, Bozo.
You look ridiculous. Ridiculously good.
You don't think this hat makes my face look fat? And the ruffles pinch a little in the crotch.
Nah, it's supposed to be that way. Just right for a date. And is that aftershave I smell?
No, it's wolf repellent.
Oh, good. Thinking ahead. So you're all set then.
I don't know. Do you really think this is a good idea?
Of course. It's gonna be great.
Last time you said that, I got stuck on a reef.
Yes, but the view was fabulous. Come on, you big baby.
Oh, good grief. How did I get myself into this?
You nasty brats! How many times do I have to tell you that I didn't shoot your grandpa? Well, at least not on purpose. What? Bozo? Is that really you?
No?
Come on in. I don't want to have to dispose of the body of yet another noise pollution officer in the canal. Come on! And now you tell me exactly where you have been all this time.
Well, I was on my way to, what are you doing with that machete? Please calm down, will you? Aren't you at all glad to see me? Come on, Bambina. You know exactly what's gonna happen. First, you're mad as a hornet, but as soon as I say this certain line... What's that?
Крабы. Видели крабы?
Ah! Would you believe
Нам
it?
нужно
Can't hear
приманить
myself
краб.
talking over this din. I think you better leave now.
But...
Out! Now!
See, I told you.
Shh! Did I just hear something? No, I don't think so. I mean, doormats can't talk, right?
Ну ты еще приперся, блин. Так.
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Так. Это утону. Утонулся.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
Опа. Так, вытащимся сюда.
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes...
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, the knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait, I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But
I know, it's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
and how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it.
Умно. Так, нам нужно будет это потом залезть.
It seems to be a colony of junk crabs. Cute. It's empty, if you don't count all the creepy crawlies.
Так. Alright. Нужно, чтобы они заползли вот в ту штуку. Так, что еще у нас есть где? Гавань.
Uh-oh, that spells trouble.
Давай с ним поразговариваем. С яйцами у нас еще позже.
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione, don't worry. Con una bella canzone on your lips, all is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So I will sing fino all'ora. La 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 la.
Oh, brother. I hope they hurry up with their explosion. Cool gondola.
Sì, il cabrio molto confortabile con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Airbag?
Aren't you a bit of an expert when it comes to romance?
Oh, amore, sì. What do you want to know, eh?
Okay, there's this temperamental, athletic woman.
You need to say it no more. You is innamorata di una bella signora con temperamento. So you must show her you is un spavaldo, a daredevil. See? You must become a stingante insetto. You must...
Act like a prick?
No, a polka and a prod.
Как выглядела сегодня кекс? Ты сегодня выспался? А то тебе нужно так рано вставать только дней. Грустно.
So, there's this shy woman, a little naive.
You need to say it no more. You is innamorata di una bella bambina timida. So you must be formidable. Impressionar her bambinas tímidas. Want aventuras con uomos criminale.
You mean she'd fall for a bad guy?
No, a polka and a prod.
Now, there's this very elegant, classy woman, a lady of breeding.
Сейчас все получится.
You need to say it no more. You is innamorata di una donna aristocratica. So you must be un cavaliero romantico. This calls for uno appuntamento, a night to remember. You must ride with her in the gondola romantica con canzone mio. La 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 la, la 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 lu.
Yeah, stop. I'll find something else.
Cretino.
I don't need tips.
Cantar non noche.
Yeah, same to you. What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. Is una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Calzone.
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere, ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito, only one musical sheet, comprende?
Some of it. Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cantare, ma sì. I needed to drive off the... How do you say?
Boredom?
Rats.
Ah, well, now that makes sense. Arrivederci!
Huh? What's that mean?
Nothing.
Он, короче, плавает по каналу, поет, прогоняет крыс. Так.
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem. Turn off!
Отверткой.
This isn't a trash-burning engine.
Крючок.
I don't see a switch. Turn off!
Чем можно его сломать?
This isn't a trash-burning engine.
Ручка.
This generator, it's pretty careless, where any random well-meaning citizen can kick it, stick bananas in the exhaust, or pour sugar in the tank. Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out. Right, it was bad. Thought so.
Прекрасно, мы снова все ломаем.
It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant.
Сонарное зрение это когда ты
Breathing
в
all that
стену
mercury
вводишь,
vapor
да?
when I was a kid is finally paying off.
Вверх, спуск вниз.
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh!
Ой,
Nothing happened.
Руфус.
And now, quiet. Ha! Got it! Huh, cute. Huh, so that's how it works.
Так. Ну, больше ничего интересного не будет. В туалет нам пока не надо. Так, нам нужно ему дать другие ноты.
Why don't you play something else for a change? Here. The mating song of the junk crabs.
Magnifico! Finalmente una canzone molto romantica. As long as there is no junk crabs nearby, is non pericoloso, eh? Mille grazie.
Боже, пробуем еще раз.
Oh, Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
You're not gonna give up just like that, are you?
To tell you the truth.
Come on, one more time.
Давай, Боза. Мы сможем.
Stupid door-to-door salesman! When will you ever learn? If you prefer to have a full set of legs, you should never, ever... You again! Come on in! Come on! You've got some nerve showing up here again!
I'm just like a boomerang. Wait, that wasn't a suggestion. Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line and...
The noise, dear, I'm getting annoyed here. A jackrabbit settled in our clock. They reckon about as if to mock. The noise is aspering, if I am not erring. A jackrabbit in the chronograph are having a laugh.
Ah, not again! How am I supposed to concentrate while he's yowling like that?
You know, I find it quite romantic.
Out! Now!
Так.
Well, little guys, do you like your new home? Ow! Ah! Stop that! Ha! Gotcha! They seem to actually like that yowling, which sort of makes sense. After all, they don't have any ears.
What is it this time? I told you, so don't complain when you get a cup of cyanide instead of milk. What the? Who are you?
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days? If you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed-up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must know.
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
Somehow you remind me of my girlfriend. At least one particular third of her.
Is she that fat?
No, I was talking about the temperamental part of her.
Fat and cranky, then.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Oh, Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
You're not gonna...
To tell you...
Come on.
When? If you're... You will come on in. Come on! You've got some...
I'm just like a boom... Wait, that wasn't a suggestion. Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line and...
The noise dear, I've got the noise here. A chocolate settle in a club, about as if too much. The noise is aspiring, if I am not erring.
Как мне ее оттуда достать?
Ah, not again! How am I supposed...
You know...
Out!
Мне нужно их открыть. А как их открыть?
Run! You're free! But don't get lost.
Ага. Можно сейчас свинтить бампер? Ну и что может пригодиться?
Stronzo! Is you matto making a poof with my new sacco di aria? Now I must go to il tocco to get a replacement.
That was funny. These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking. Somehow it's just no fun if nobody's there to get upset about it. Somehow it's... somehow... Another new... How many replacement air... I have no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first thing to break. I have no idea. They're always the...
Оп. Легко.
There's nothing here but bird droppings. And there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them. Ow!
Так. За это определенно должна быть ачивка.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Я верю, должна быть ачивка.
Ow!
О, ачивка.
Ow!
Так.
Darn death trap. Ow!
О, господи, он не может просто обойти ее. Так. Карта. Угу. К этому челу пойдем потом. Опа, ресторанчик.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition.
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything a tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked. I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
Ha! You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the Platypus restaurant. I'm also a bookmaker for platypus betting and chairman of the Platypus Club. Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You, write poetry about platypuses?
Yep, mainly for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus Daily.
Have you got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
You also supply the platypus restaurant.
Yep, there's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be a disaster. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
What do you mean by unguarded nests?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the pride.
What could they possibly do to you? Try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you, they're evil little critters.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh.
So you're interested in nest guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
Yippee! What's the deal with this platypus club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck I've been having lately. What else can you tell me about platypuses?
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
And nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the Platypus Club, you would be issued with a Platypus Field Guide. You could look it all up for yourself then.
Ah, yes. Life could be so beautiful. Grab a bus, platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
Так.
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well. Just make your choice from the menu.
Так, секунду. Я еще сначала с тобой поговорить.
Just a
Хочешь сделать,
second.
но
I'll be with
что-то
you
не
right
понятно.
away.
Oh, great and almighty Cthulhu, your faithful servant has found you another sacrifice.
Moginox aprixidor dobidom padrex. Barador extra cheese.
Yes, yes.
Huh, not a bad place.
Here I am. Please excuse the delay.
Ah, no problem.
How can I help you?
So, what have you got?
Well, the dinner menu applies for the restaurant. Here at the takeout counter, we mainly serve platypus burgers.
I hope they're not too greasy. I would hate to ruin my perfect body.
Oh, in that case, I'd better ask.
Oh, great and wise Cthulhu, the sacrifice wishes to know whether our burgers will make him fat.
Ravanek cha. Ravanek kamcha. Koror all natural.
Ah, right.
Our management would like to assure you that we use nothing but choicest ingredients in our products, and all the essential vitamins are provided by free-range lettuce leaves. Just make your choice from the menu. There are 3 menu options to choose from. Plus, you can modify your choice if you like. It's all explained on the menu.
What a romantic place.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. The view, the old town. All that's missing is children at play.
Oh, one moment, please.
I think he's on to us. He noticed the missing children.
Borondeor satinav. Mumble snumble grabbar bones.
Oh, you know, oh Lord of Darkness, sometimes I find you downright scary.
Вообще не слышно тебя, чувак.
Here I am again. Anything else I can do for you?
Does your dinner menu include anything besides platypus?
I just need to check that out. Please excuse me for a moment.
He's asking about the dinner menu, so what should I tell him?
Molesto nimem polidor. Polox verito.
I see.
No, sir, I'm sorry. As long as we have a good supply, all our dishes will be made from platypus.
Так.
I'd like to reserve a table for 2.
For 2? Just a moment.
I think there may be a second sacrifice. How shall I proceed?
Porto nominem hasur modiner confuginox. Liomon fademon in advance.
Oh, right. I'll let him know then.
Boy, they really know how to treat a customer.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept any more reservations for tonight. The only free table is reserved for our regulars.
So, what's the deal with these fortune cookies?
Actually, I'm not really sure myself.
That's no problem.
The sacrifice just asked about the fortune cookies, my lord.
Meteor pan zuzex padino muror badidana. La paridox tomentor.
Enslave the mortals. Right on.
And here I am again. The fortune cookies are free, courtesy of the house. With a little luck, you may even win a trial membership in the Platypus Club.
Hooray. I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu.
Так. Поскольку у нас нет денег, мы должны все вот это как-то менять. Угу. Так, два остается. Так, 0,5 остается. Так, единица. 0,5. Ноль пять. Нет, мне нужно либо из второго, либо с третьего набора собирать. Так не получается. Полтора стоит. Chat. Do you have any idea? Печенька бесплатная.
Is this your order?
Yes. Why?
Right. That comes to 0 slotty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
And you can keep the change. Huh. I can't wait to see if my proverbial tinkerer's luck has landed me a trial membership in the Platypus Club. The greatest happiness is to see others smile. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order
Unusual.
I may not have any cash on me, but I do have this très intéressant objet trouvé.
And?
And you've got a platypus field guide. Maybe we could come up with a deal.
Sorry, not interested.
Руфус. Не заметила. Сделала столько далеко.
What just happened? I must have been unconscious. No wonder with the air in here.
Forget about it. Once the fungal spores have settled into your lungs, you can breathe normally again.
Huh?
She looks hungry. I should invite her to dinner.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Realizing that is part of knowing me.
Just like living in constant fear of grievous bodily harm.
Exactly. Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
It's an excellent establishment. Reputable location, fantastic view, and the cuisine is exquisite.
Exquisite cuisine. What are they serving? Mud roast?
No, they mainly serve platypus.
Platypus?
Yeah, platypus.
It sounded too good to be true.
Why? What's wrong with platypus?
Just forget it. For a brief moment there, I actually thought you had some culture.
I insist on inviting you to dinner. This place is just not fit for a lady.
We've been through this before, haven't we? Are you talking about that platypus restaurant again?
Yes, exactly. Why do you ask?
It sounded too good to be true.
Why? What's wrong with...
Just forget for a brief moment.
Wait here.
Is that a...
Of course.
Good. That is...
What a woman.
Было там какой-нибудь продукт. Руфус не изучи, поэтому...
What will it take to get you to shut up? I'll give you everything I have.
You piccolo buffoon, eh?
As soon as I look that up, there's gonna be trouble.
Раб хочешь? Хочешь печеньку?
What's that supposed to be?
A fortune cookie. Since you're bragging about your oh-so-terrific fisherman's
Ah.
luck, maybe you could prove it for a change.
Huh, if that's all. There you go. I won. Hooray.
What? Show me.
Nothing doing. I won that. And I always wanted to be, a member of the Platypus Club.
But it was my cookie.
Ah, shut up. Here's your stupid membership card. I'm already a member of that silly club. Once accidentally fell on a scratch card. And now, leave me alone with your nonsense.
Легко.
The day started out so nice. Breakneck high wire acrobatics, brain surgery gone horribly wrong, and then suddenly I'm a trial member of the Platypus Club. I'm a member of the Platypus Club now.
Congratulations! You are now officially part of the platypus community.
Will I be expected to shave my head or wear robes?
Nope, but you get a free copy of the Platypus Field Guide.
Is there no way to avoid that?
Keep it safe. Someday it might save your life.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition. Let's see if it says anything useful in there. This is interesting. Apparently, in every generation, there is one platypus of each type that guards the nests against thieves. The eggs of these nest guardians are well hidden by the mother. There are 4 types of platypus, so a total of 4 nest guardians. Of course, I just need to find the 4 nest guardian eggs and hatch them. Then the corresponding platypuses won't be on the menu anymore, and I can finally invite Gol to dinner. This plan is like so crazy, it just has to work.
Так.
Strange illustration. Looks like the artist didn't know what a landing net is, or didn't know how to draw.
Нам надо будет делать сачок с какой-то непонятной фигни и чего-то похоже на штаны, чтобы ловить летающего. Так.
It says here that flying platypuses hide their eggs in high places. They seem to be very acrobatic, just like me. Flying platypuses hatch in free fall from the highest point of their habitat. Hey, tricky, but cool. It says here that earth platypuses hide their eggs in the soil. It's a good thing I'm not on an island made of flotsam. Это, наверное, то яйцо, которое мы видели на соседней локации. Earth platypuses hatch in frozen soil with the first ground frost. Oh, bummer! I can't possibly wait for the start of winter.
А у Дока есть морозилка.
It says here that fire platypuses hide their eggs in hot geysers. Geysers? There's nothing like that around here. Fire platypuses hatch in blazing fire. That's what I call an innate flair for a dramatic entrance. It says here that water platypuses hide their eggs near the shore. Well, great! It's not easy to find a place on this hunk of flotsam to which that doesn't apply. Water platypuses hatch, excuse me, in the mouths of living zebrafish? Hey, disgusting! It also says here that zebrafish are freshwater fish. It may be difficult to find any here.
Понятно. Так, что здесь? О!
Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm! That always worked before.
Так, сюда нужно ручкой, думаю, попасть. У нас есть ручка.
A crank! This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank! Rufus, you are a genius.
Гений, Руфус, yeah.
According to the field guide, this is a flying platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing.
Прекрасно. Спускаемся вниз. Как убрать грабли? Руфус же не умен.
Ау!
Ясно.
Ау!
Ладно. О! Смотрите, штука лесочка.
Hey, hands off the tree!
Okay. What? That wasn't my hands. Because I did it with my feet. You see? Here, feet. Boom.
Господи, Руфус,
Oh, come on. That was funny.
Я хотела с ним поговорить, на самом деле.
Oh,
Где мы?
what happened? And why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress.
Я хотела с садовником поговорить. О, грабли забрал.
Friends? Oh,
Ладно.
I didn't need.
Пойдем возьмем лопату. О, гнездо. Linux, да? Привет, Шел. Не знаю, Linux что сложное.
Yeah, well. Hey, stop right there.
Прощай, да, особенно если знать английский. Привет, Артем. Я просто не разбираюсь. А где еще один камень? Он только что здесь был. Так, ну.
I don't think I can pull this off without tools. Perhaps these two rocks and the meerkat trap over there could help.
Пропал, блин. Так.
Ah, gotcha. You thought you could
Easy.
fool me, didn't ya? But the wiser man never gives in.
Так, яйцо земляного утконоса.
According to the field guide, this is the breeding ground for the local earth platypus colony. But an expert like me would have spotted the difference anyway. According to the field guide, this, at least,
Так, 1, 2. Давайте сначала лучше сходим, заберем. Еще одно яйцо. Пойди, хватит орать.
according to the field guide, this is a water platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing.
Так. А огненный где? Дока где-то. Опа. Вот гнездо.
According to the field guide, this is a fire platypus egg. Cool. That's just what my collection was missing. Oh, crap.
Так, как их достать? Я так понимаю, да. Да, это оно здесь будет. А как это сделать? Нужно печку сначала включить. Для печки у меня ничего нет. Пойдем сюда сходим.
Whoa, impressive digs.
Ahem. Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Rufus?
Dad! You're Captain Seagull?
Ahem. Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir.
Привет, Гранс.
Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here and then run along and play again, okay?
Aren't you at all glad to see me?
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that. I thought you went to Elysium.
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember. And how? Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape Deponia. What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars. Today, I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas. Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so totally forget that. I'll never be that old, loser. You changed your name?
Nothing to do with you, honestly. But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son, all right?
Этим мы и займемся.
Dad, how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
You're all grown up now.
Yeah,
like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean, that's,
I'll take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there. Don't you even want to know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire? Did you steal anything? Destroy someone else's property?
Да.
You've got to see that in context.
А еще мы раздолбали спасательную капсулу на Элизиум, которая шла. Еще мы уронили дважды на Депонию элизианку. Повредили ей чип мозговой. И сейчас мы пытаемся вернуть ее обратно. Ты не представляешь, какая у нас интересная жизнь, бать.
I have to stop the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I don't? So when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but...
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
Well, I...
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting. I need to go look after my Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Gol.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No, you were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry, she's in a safe place, down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of
Ну
life.
да, ты его 8
Really,
лет
Dad,
бросил.
let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well, there was this bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date. The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view. But alas, all they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name. But not before then. Understand?
I haven't told you the half of it.
Oh my, Rufus. What else have you gotten yourself into?
I'm actually about to go to Elysium.
Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on,
Ой, да,
Rufus. I am
кроверка,
truly
нюансов
flattered that you
побывали.
want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the way?
Not everyone. For one thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel and a plastic bag.
I'll tell you some other time.
Sounds good to me. In the meantime, I'll consult my legal advisor.
What exactly are you working on?
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do I still have to hover over you to make sure you're completing your chores? Stop. What do you want to know?
What was it again that I...
The platypus. I don't...
Deal. Too late. I already said... Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
This is no luxury villa. There's even parasites nesting here.
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're tiny, too.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. Gah, this library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read a lot.
As a real blah, 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 that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, that's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There.
Huh. This one catches the eye. Yeah, secret doors in bookshelves for dummies. Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Who would have thought?
Easy.
Pull on the book. Wow!
Гениально. Стелим пылесос. Что-нибудь нажмем.
What's that? Is that a lint trap?
Так, фильтр, наверное, пока не нужен. На крышу. Yeah.
I could reach it easily, but as long as it meets me halfway, I don't want to.
У меня есть какая-нибудь ручка.
I could reach it, but as long... Welcome to the Flagomat. For half-mast, insert human ashes here. Huh, handy. I don't usually associate with cleaning implements. On the other hand, I like little technical gadgets that make more noise than necessary. My things are actually rather fuzzy, but why should I clean inside my coat? It's not like I'm expecting visitors in there. The Flagomat only reacts to human ashes. Huh, handy.
Нам нужно носить где-то прах.
This is no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers, Rufus. I have them brought from the garden as decoration.
These hideous vegetables?
They could actually use a bit more water. I need water for the flowers. There.
А тут нет никакой этой самой? У столика должно быть. Пошлёскую. Осталось 3 кусочка пазла. Невероятно. Так. Мне надо в почтовый ящик запихать? Или ему дать?
He's got a rake, he's got leaves. He should be perfectly happy. My botanical expertise tells me that this here is a plant.
A plant.
Who looks so ferocious. But of course, it's Hoedown the Garden Gnome.
Hoedown, ugly as can be.
Опа, что здесь? Ой, Дерс. Здорово.
Knock knock.
Who or what are you?
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane.
but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
But you've got to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
What was that again? You don't need any of the stuff that Captain Seagull needs?
That's what I said.
Huh. Can I borrow some of your things?
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? The Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, "They Think There's Something Better."
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
See you later.
Right. Leave me alone.
Так.
What is that? A message from Captain High and Mighty? You can keep it. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me. I need water. Damn!
He needs water.
I read that.
And you have water.
Yes, but
Well?
I don't need that sort of thing. Go ahead and take it if you want it.
You can bet on it.
Так, смотри.
I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need candles. Then I don't need them anymore, do I? Go on. Help yourself.
Изи. Так, что можно сейчас свистнуть тут будет? Урна? Ого-го. Так, хлебушек, нитка. Это все нарисовано, потому что это нужно было этому самому Сиглу.
Mail from Seagull.
Oh, please, no. I need bread. So the bread, too. Very well. It's yours.
Не могу случайно уронить.
Hey, hands off! The ashes of my poor mother.
I thought you only had things you really need here, and that doesn't look absolutely essential.
I said, hands off.
Why does everybody always say that?
Так.
Hey, hands off! If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
Так, слушай, нам нужен прах. Нам нужна нитка. Не знаю зачем, но напишу, что надо.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
Don't go away.
Forget not even an
Look, Dad!
Heavens, boy! Did you pocket someone else's property again? Haven't we discussed your kleptomania problem in depth? You put that back right now, young man! Right now!
Considering that Crane supposedly owns only things he really needs, his junk is awfully useless. I thought he was just bragging.
Hands off the ornamental fish!
Aw, man.
Я покормить их хотела.
That'll be the day.
Мне нужно что-то сделать с трубой, чтобы из нее вылетело яйцо. Ну, как это сделать? Вау. Это что, не поменяло? Возможно. Здесь зеленая труба. Здесь красная труба. А, я желтая труба. Хоть желтая труба. Не знаю. Так, опа.
That must be the new airbag. That was fast.
Мне нужно что-то сделать с ящиком с подушкой безопасности, явно.
Another new... How many replace... I have no idea what... They're always... White, of all things. The wet blanket among... Black would be better, with flames glued to the side up front. And maybe a dragon with a battle axe.
Так, подскажи, что делать. Я думаю, откроется как-нибудь потом.
Hello again.
Ah, Rufus, how are you getting on?
Did you repair the gondolier's airbag?
Yep, all taken care of. And the next replacement is already waiting on the pier in front of the shop, but I still have no idea how that could happen.
I bet there's a criminal genius behind this.
Looks more like random vandalism to me. But who am I to complain? If it weren't for random vandalism, I guess I could close my shop for good.
Yeah, long live the random vandals! Nice office.
Gee, thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of 6 gigahertz and more with a constant 30 Teslas?
Oh, yeah, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? I would hate to accidentally create a neutron star in my office.
Yeah, well...
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know, and I still say more to the left.
If you think so, have you noticed anything else?
Can I borrow some tools from you?
Go ahead. Help yourself. All I need to do now is make a few fine adjustments. For that, I just need a hammer and some chewing gum.
Yeah, sounds good. What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operations. And my lunchbox, of course. But right now, it's empty.
Plenty of ice, no brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me. My office was cooler and bigger.
Really? The one in your ex-girlfriend's house?
Yep. Not only bigger, there were also more blinky things. And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely. We really have to put Gol back together again.
I'm working on it. Simply persuade her to undergo the surgery. That is, all 3 versions of her. Use the remote to switch between cartridges. Once you have convinced all 3, send them to my lab. I'll see to the rest.
What went wrong?
Looks like Gilligan actually palmed off the wrong cartridges on you.
Oh, what a scoundrel!
Gol's mind is now distributed over 3 cartridges. Each cartridge contains different aspects of her character.
Well, it's no big deal. If you know one side of her, you know them all.
Not really.
So, which one is the real Gol?
Every one of them. And none of them.
Oh, I see. Just like breeding mimicry wombats.
What? No. Each of the 3 Gols represents one side of the real Gol, but the whole is more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, just like the wombats. Those critters breed like crazy if you don't watch out.
What? No. Never mind. Let's just say we need all 3 Gols to cooperate. I cannot put them back together without their consent.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. I almost lost a finger once that way. These horrid little beasts.
Quite.
Ну, сюда мы положим в земле яйцо вот этого утконоса. Может, еще что-нибудь надо?
This is no luxury villa. The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black market.
But there's a terrible draft.
The floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal. There.
Can't you do anything on your own?
That is why I have servants.
Oh, yeah? Do they wipe your butt, too?
Oh, that reminds me.
Stop scribbling. Haven't you
pa-
noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind your tone, young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now I've lost my thread of thought. What was I going to write down? Ah, that was it. I need thread.
Чувак, мы тебя тут пришли снова грабить.
Guess what I have here?
Another memo.
Bingo!
I need the thread. What else? There goes the thread.
Нафиг тебе нитка там висит. Зачем?
Here I am
в принципе, там
again,
висит?
and this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything at all anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
Окей, спасибо. Это все свисим. Думаю, тоже не нужно.
Hey! What are you doing?
You said I can take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Hey, I didn't make the rules. I just bent them a little.
Прости. Нам тоже это надо. А вот это вот все ты себе сам придумал. Так. Урна.
My things are actually, but it's not like I'm...
Урна. Пихаем урну сюда.
If I could stretch the pants leg, it would make a terrific catapult. But what should I use to fasten it? Obviously, I'm still missing a component. I'll bear it in mind. If I could... Obviously, I'll bear it...
Мне нужна лопата.
Whatever I stick in there, it'll just roll out the other side. A curse upon you, pants!
Нитка, крючок.
And they say I don't know anything about fishing. I've
Балка
built
будет.
a fully functional hook doohickey.
Так, значит, сначала мы так рыбачим. А зачем нам рыбачить? Нам рыба нужна.
It says here, geysers, there's nothing like...
Так, мы знаем, где взять яйцо. Для водного нам нужна рыба.
Yoo-hoo!
Scram! You're scaring the fish.
But...
Shoot!
I've got almost all the components for a fishing rod now. I'm sure I could come up with a soup, but... Look at this.
Scram!
What if I want to fish here too?
I'm not buying that. You ain't no fisherman. Just look at you. And you're obviously missing the obligatory fisherman's luck.
What if I prove to you that I am a fisherman?
I'd like to see that.
Well, you will.
Fine. And now, shoot!
Я знаю, где одна рыбка есть. Я думаю, ее нужно красить в темноте. По-моему, мы до нее дотронуться почему-то не могли. Спасибо за рыбу. Мне кажется, мы этим сахаром там двигатель нафиг могли бы убить уже. Как он жив вообще? Смотри. Чел, смотри, какая у нас есть рыба.
Look at this. A fine specimen, wouldn't you say?
What the? Don't tell me you caught that.
Sure looks like it.
Holy haddock. Perhaps I misjudged you. Just how is that possible when you have so little fisherman's luck? What's your secret, buddy?
I attract fish with my animal magnetism.
That's a lie. Ew, and a disgusting thought. If you won't tell me your fishing secret, get lost.
It's because I'm so incredibly relaxed.
Yeah, that's an important factor, which you haven't got. Real fisherman's so laid back that he can't leave the house without a folding chair. If you won't tell me your fishing secret, get lost.
I use a special kind of bait.
Ha! And now he claims to have a... Wait a minute. Bait is important. And you must have caught that razorfish somehow. Could it be that you've really got a special bait?
Are you calling me a liar?
Not if you show me your bait.
Huh. What's in it for me?
Well, I could offer you a tiger fish.
An ordinary tiger fish against my fantastic special bait? You must be a few worms short of a can.
Forget it then.
Forget it then, like, so totally.
Ha! See if I care. If you want a tiger fish at some point, bring me your special bait. If not, shoot! What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course.
That really does look like genuine bait. All right, maybe you do know how to fish. You can take a tiger fish.
Hey, stand still. Bummer.
Are you serious? You can't even catch a fish that's already on land?
I didn't want it. It was suffering from epilepsy.
Yeah, whatever. Keep your bait until you really want to fish. Otherwise, beat it.
I already hooked that.
What's that?
With my
Oh, man, you...
Вот кассана.
Hey, stand still.
Как мне рыбу поймать? Алло.
That doesn't need to be transferred. If I take it out of its packaging, it will lose half its value.
Ладно, я подумаю позже. стой. Тут есть свечка. У нас есть свечка. Зажигаем свечку.
You should always keep an open flame in your overcoat.
Правильно. Действительно. Сжигаем печь.
Yeah! Burn, baby, burn!
Сейчас заберем яйцо.
According to the field guide, this is a fire platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing. Oh, darn it. The egg hopped into the pipe system completely by itself. I have to get it out of there somehow.
Что я могу менять? Угу. Мне нужно, чтобы яйцо вот сюда попало. О, легко.
Ouch! Hot, 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 hot! I should take it to its nest before my coat goes up in flames. There's no need to wash my stuff. I want to prepare whatever it is.
Дальше мне нужно... Ой, я знаю, что надо делать. Я думаю. Наверное, надо землю.
I'm gonna have to brood on this idea for a while longer.
Может, водой тебя облить?
I'm gonna have to brood on... I'm gonna have to brood...
Нет? А,
I've got enough loose dirt in my coat. If I need more soil, I should look for...
Значит, ведро.
That may be just dirt, but it's no worse than the rest of the stuff I carry around.
Сюда мы запихаем.
According to the field guide, earth platypuses brood in frozen soil. So far, so good.
Положим так. Еще мне надо... Зашьешь?
Good idea. Now, I just have to fasten the end somewhere, and I'll have the perfect catapult. The flagomat only reacts. Nothing happened. My pants catapult is almost finished. I just need to stretch it somehow. Welcome for half handy. Welcome for half handy. The ashes were sucked into the machine through the pipe. Now, I'll never get them out that way. That'll be the day when I clean the lid. Hey, just for the record, I'm not doing this to clean up here. I'm doing this to test the suction power of the handheld vacuum. Slim pickings. I have enough lint like this on my coat. The flagomat only reacts to human ashes. Handy. Exactly. I just have to untie the knot, and then... Hey, what's going on? I can't get this stupid knot open. Aw, why did I have to be such a gifted knotter? Exactly. My platypus catapult is loaded and ready for action. Well then...
Как себя ловить теперь?
Whoa! A perfect trajectory! I'm sure that can be used a second time. I'm sure I could come up with a super pun, but I just don't have the heart for it right now. It should be possible to build something useful out of it. A landing net for flying platypuses? No. Actually, yes, of course. That looks just like the landing net from the picture in the field guide. It's a good thing I'm such a brilliant inventor. Otherwise, I would have had to practice trial and error forever.
Где он?
So far, so good. Now, All I have to do is catch it and bring it back to its nest.
Большой вопрос, как его поймать там.
Here, Platty Platty. Ugh, stupid critter. Here, Platty Platty. Look at the yummies that Papa Rufus has.
Камусы едят хлебушек, да? Well, хорошо.
Here, Platty Platty. Ha! Got it! Expired tranquilizers. That gives me an idea. But where do I get an expired neurotic?
Смотрите, какие клевые. Смотрите, какой милый.
He wants his peace and quiet. He can have it.
What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course.
That really does look like genuine bait. All right, maybe you do know how to fish. You can take a tiger fish.
Ha! Got it!
Congratulations, Mr. Fisherman. Now give me the bait.
Huh. I don't know. It's a pretty tiny fish and really big bait. All right, all right. Anything to shut you up.
Так. Пойдем рыбу красить. Нам нужна черно-белая. Она нифига не черно-белая. Да. Только, пожалуйста. Так. Стой, где краска? А, да, краска у Дока.
Voila! A zebrafish!
Так. Я думаю, мы тебя воскресим. Вот так.
Of course. Ha! I could restore the poor fish to life with a couple of targeted electric shocks. All those hours under Dr. Gizmo's defibrillator are finally paying off. But before I hang a cold zombie fish around my neck, maybe I should first think about why. I don't want to make the same mistake as I did with Tony. Voila! A zebrafish! Too late. It's already dead. According to the field guide, water platypuses hatch their young in the mouths of living zebrafish. So far, so good.
Пранкер рыб.
Of course. Ha! I could restore the poor fish to life with a couple of targeted electric shocks. All those hours under Dr. Gizmo's defibrillator are finally paying off.
Rufus, what are you doing out there? Stop that right now. The generator is beginning to overload. The energy flow is off the scale. Space is already beginning to bend.
Just a second. Come on, Fishbert. Live! Live! I did it! It's alive!
Rufus, damn it!
Yeah, okay.
Портал
Whatever
открыли.
that was. It was extremely cool. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. Otherwise, it won't enjoy its existence as a zombie. Hang on, Frankenfish.
Так. Теперь, я думаю, нам надо...
Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh, it doesn't look like... But now I should... Hang on, Frankenfish. Cute. But I should hurry. I have to take him someplace where he can brood in peace.
Нам нужно к бате. Срочно.
Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh, it doesn't look... But now I should make sure... Hang on, Frankenfish. Cute. But I should hurry. I have to take...
Прости, я тут немножко займу твой аквариум. Надо.
Rufus, what are you doing?
Don't try to stop me. I have to save the life of a fish. It was a brief but fulfilling existence.
You worthless idiot! Remove that monster from my aquarium immediately.
Ну, в смысле, он милый.
Come to Papa.
Так, мастерская.
Who do we have here? Gucci Goo. Well,
Oh,
hello. So young and already so aggressive. Here, Platty Platty. Well,
А,
so...
Ты кусаешься.
Well, so... It may not be a water platypus, but it swims like one. Ah, the ice block. I probably need...
Инструменты... отвертка.
The best I can do is knock off a couple... I need... But
Так, лопата.
I should be able to free it from the ice with that. Ah! Cold!
Прекрасно. Теперь нам надо всех положить куда нужно. Ты живешь здесь.
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard.
Ой, какая ты прелесть.
It's kind of cute.
Дальше. В гавани. Летучая определенно. Нет, стой.
According to the field guide, this is the breeding ground of the local water platypus colony. This is where platypus experts find the ingredients for a variety of culinary delicacies, at least as long as the nests are unguarded. Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. Water platypus seems to be no longer on the menu.
Так. Кто еще где живет? Вот здесь. Огненный тут. Земляной здесь. Если я тебе так поставлю, тебе норм будет. Растаешь?
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard.
О, растаял, молодец.
It's kind of cute.
Так, а где воздушные обитают? Нет. Где гнездо воздушного?
Strange illustration. Looks like the... It's already now, I just have to find...
А где гнездо воздушных? Я не видела еще одного гнезда. На этой штуке, что ли? Нет. Где гнездо воздушного утконоса? Может, наверх, если залезть, увидим. Вон оно. Вот. Я нашла. Вот оно где.
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. Yeah, flying platypus is off the menu for now. I've got all the platypuses off the menu. Instead, they now have rat souffle. Maybe I'll keep that to myself.
Нет, подожди. Давай закажем столик.
Just a second. How can I help you? As you like.
I tried my best, oh nameless one. He just wouldn't stand on the trapdoor.
Noctus porem pastividor.
Yes, I also think he'll be back.
Great service.
Пойдем скажем Гол, что мы молодцы. Больше никаких коносов в меню.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Realizing that is part of knowing me.
Just like living in constant fear of grievous bodily harm.
Exactly. But I did just ask you out.
That's what you think.
But...
Well, I'm waiting.
I hereby invite thee, Your Highness, Princess of the Peanut, in the most formal of forms, to dine with me this day.
I actually like you. Too bad your father forgot to teach you some manners.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
Карта. Пошли разговаривать, допустим.
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I did it! The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No!
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view, Rufus.
No! As in, no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more, don't make me cry.
Not for me, for the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please her.
I can see it now. The sunset. is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of gold.
It's more like orangey.
Schlumpy is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Yes, of course, you. Well, are you well-versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm going to solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move. Don't go away.
Forget that not even an 8-year-old.
Knock, knock.
You again?
You know quite a bit about poetry, don't you?
I'd be a lousy poet if I didn't.
Was that a yes or a no?
Please don't tell me you need my help with a poem.
I need your help with a poem.
No.
But it's for a lady. And,
most importantly, it has to come from within you.
Isn't it also important that it rhymes? You know, towards the end.
Not necessarily.
And the meter. What about that?
No matter, as long as it comes from the heart. Just give it a try.
Так, билет хлама из порта Фиска встретил девушку на вечере диско. Так.
Your hair is like flowers without the stalks. Fallen angel, let's go for walks.
Not bad at all. It rhymes. The message is clear and the metaphors work well. And it even contains a few romantic keywords. Bravo! I think you're ready.
What? But no.
Go get her, Tiger.
I have a feeling he was only trying to get rid of me.
Дамский угодник достижения. Так, чел вот этот говорил, что он стихи...
Welcome again.
So, when you've got time, I'd really like you to recite some of your poetry.
Well, buckle up then. Here comes the classic now. I am here. There are you. Platypoo.
Wow. I suddenly feel so...
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
Sick.
Прекрасно.
Grab a bus, platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
Сейчас давайте повторим.
Knock, knock.
You...
I still...
No, you don't. There's a poet lurking in all of us. Just give it a try.
Here am I, there are you, Platypoo.
Это я, это ты.
Say that again.
Here am I, there are you, Platypoo.
You can't be serious. That is truly atrocious. The very worst I've ever heard. I wasn't going to admit it, but you really need my help.
Will you give me lessons or something like that?
Heavens, no! I know a lost cause when I see one. There is only one thing that can possibly aid you. It's the oldest trick in the poet's book.
Drugs?
Ghost writing.
That's what I meant.
Here, take this bug.
What on earth for?
Stick it in your ear.
But it's still wiggling.
Don't be such a sissy. Stick it in your ear. Then I can whisper the right words to you during your date.
Cool. Like a secret agent.
Прекрасно. У нас есть стихи. Мы шарим. Дай нам столик.
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I know which words I'll use to impress Gol.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late. I may not be good at waxing eloquent, but I've got this.
What, earwax?
A prompter. The poet will whisper the right words to me.
That poor wretch who lives below me? What could he possibly whisper to you? Must you really play the piano after midnight? Doesn't sound so romantic to me. But it doesn't matter. I found just the right poem.
I'll do it my way.
Oh, the kid wants to stand on his own 2 feet. Almost. As you like it. Why not? I am going to reserve that table. And you take this.
What is it?
It's the invitation for Gol. According to all the rules of etiquette, when she reads this, she will most certainly show up for our date.
My date, you mean?
Exactly. But first, let me give you a few more hints. From father to son.
Wow, that was pretty moving. He even let me borrow a suit. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
Ой. Сейчас бы стихи на свидании читать.
Well, what do you think? This is an official invitation to a romantic dinner.
Oh, really? This invitation actually meets all the rules of etiquette. Bravo, Rufus. Apparently, I was completely wrong about you. Wait for me later in the old town, all right? I'm looking forward to being able to lay aside a few more prejudices against you and Deponia.
Lay aside certainly sounds great.
Oh, Rufus.
Why didn't she show up? Huh. I might have guessed that Dad doesn't know the first thing about women. With his terrific tips, it's a miracle that I exist at all. Romance and flowers, my ass. I'm gonna let him have it. Dad? What's been going on here? Flowers? Champagne? That louse! If this is what it looks like, the old philanderer might as well start digging the grave for his burial at sea. Right.
Я могу что-нибудь спеть?
That louse!
Я не могу ничего спеть. Так, записка про радио.
What's this? I need a radio. Why would the old fart need a radio? Unless... Oh, I don't believe it. First he steals my date, and then my brilliant idea with the prompter. That miserable old dirtbag.
Прекрасно, пойдем. Господин поэт, нам нужно радио.
Crane! Crane!
What is it?
I found something! One last...
No!
Little...
Don't say it!
Memo!
I need a... radio? Are you dictating these memos to him?
Don't change the subject, just give me the radio. Why do you have to do this anyway?
I won't say.
Do I have to get a memo that says I need secrets?
Oh, stock market news.
Oh, come on, Crane. If that doesn't beat all. Stealing my date from right under my nose! Your own son!
Excuse me? You're Rufus's father?
He seems to think that. But I'm not.
That is totally... Oh.
I took him in when I was still mayor of Kuvak. We found him in the garbage, kicking and screaming. He's a trash baby.
That isn't true!
Examine your feelings, Rufus. I am not your father.
Now you tell me? Have you no decency?
Huh, look who's talking.
Oh, you don't understand. This guy has...
Has what? Standing? Style? A clean
Он
suit. You
бросил
see, unlike you, the
Руфуса
captain knows how to
8
treat a
лет.
lady.
But...
You heard the lady. Do I really need to call an attendant and have you removed by force, kicking and screaming? Just like the trash baby that you are?
Really? I'll get you for this.
Ugh, has the wind changed? Something smells a bit off.
Just an insignificant little breeze, dear, that's all.
All right, so I farted. But that doesn't make him better than me. I am so gonna rain on his parade. I will teach him a lesson so tough that it was dropped from the curriculum of the School of Hard Knocks.
Драм. Так.
Hello? Dad?
Rufus, is that you? Get off the line now. I'm waiting for a radio message from my bro. Just get off the line, okay? You're bothering me, just like you always did.
Иди, рассказывай стихи.
Hey, you know about poetry, right?
Sure thing. One of my platypus poems even made it to page 3 of the Platypus Daily.
I see I've come to the right place. Here.
Watch this. Radio?
Oh, yeah. You'll need it. It's, a romantic matter.
Platypus romance or human romance?
Shh, it's starting.
I have prepared something very special for you. The icing on the cake. A poem in your honor. Okay, here we go. The poem.
Pardon me?
Вообще без палева.
Poem.
Go ahead. That was your cue.
Oh, I've got just the thing.
Give it your all.
You're cuter than a battywuss. You look just like a platypus? Uh-oh. Yuck. What?
Hey,
what the? Wait!
You were right, Rufus. Seagull is an idiot. It was very noble of you to try and warn me about him. Thank you. I owe you an apology, Rufus. Your foster father may act all sophisticated, but in reality, he is nothing but a sub-illuminated cerebral pygmy.
Yeah, just without the stripes. Now all I have to do is persuade your 2 other aspects.
I'm sure you will find a way. And I should know. The others are a part of me, after all. To tell you the truth, I liked you right from the start. You are a lot like Cletus, but you have a real backbone, and you aren't such a sissy.
That's true. But don't tell him I said that.
I had better stay here until you manage to persuade the other 2. I must admit that I'm actually a little jealous. Totally weird, isn't it?
Так, давай переключим тебя на задиру. И пойдем мириться с девушкой босса.
Huh? What the?
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll have the same again.
Самый сложный гол. Привет, Шаня. Ну как так получилось? Ну, сказали утконосов ловить, я пошла утконосов ловить. Я вообще думала сначала эту самую, которая дерзкая, кадрить. Но что-то пошло не так, и мы начали случайно с леди. Так. Этих утконосов... Не, мне понравилось, быстро утконосы получились. Самое сложное, мне кажется, будет у милашки. Там же нужно еще с этими болтать, с гениями сопротивления. Так. Сейчас, погоди. Сейчас. Где мастерская дока? Я думаю, самый изи закадрить. Так, сейчас. Нужно крабов вот сюда запихать, наверное. Крабы у нас в темном переулке. Так, здесь зеленая. Здесь... Ага, вот это соединяется с тем, что вон там. Значит, нам нужно... Не знаю, так? Не к аптекарю, мне надо... Сюда. Здесь, наверное...
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Oh, Rufus,
Опять на
you
фоне
really think
самого
that's a good...
Так, давай
You're not
пробуем.
gonna give up.
To tell you the truth.
Читать лекцию.
Come on.
Читать лекцию
One more
полезно.
time.
Так, давайте снова посмотрим, как обозы попытаются убить
Stupid
его.
daughter, what's when? If
Милая.
you You again! Come on in! Come on!
Не слушай долгов. А я далеко просто еще была. Микрофон еще.
You've got some nerve showing up here again!
I'm just like a boomerang.
Двигалась.
Wait, that wasn't a suggestion. Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line and...
Как же хороша эта песня. Ага. Нужно соединить красную и зеленую. Вот так.
Ah, not again! How am I supposed to concentrate? Ow!
Поняли? Я сюда приходила, Кекс, чтобы посмотреть... Короче, чтобы мы затриггерили, и мы узнали, что нужно делать. Ну, пока это отложили, пошли ловить утконосов. Так. Получается, соединяем... красную и зеленую. Нет, стоп. Нужно сначала красную и желтую. Так, красная, желтая. Нет, не к аптекарю, блин. Прости, Боза, мы тебя снова немножко помучаем. Да.
You're not gonna come.
Stupid when? If you You again! Come on! Come on! You've got some...
I'm too... Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line
Проблем
and...
со звуком с тогда норм. Так. Мне нужно, чтобы они сюда приползли. Так, они сюда заползут, мы их закрываем. После этого мы их направим трубой в другую. Это самое.
Ha! Gotcha!
Так, теперь нужно соединить красную и зеленую. Верно? Я думаю, да.
Run! You're free! But don't get lost.
Да, мы гении. Мы гении, чат. Теперь надо... Так, маленькая венец. Еще границу подойти. Сейчас будет маленькая венеца. Теперь нам нужно долбануть тебе по бамперу. Я в целом помню, что нужно делать, но в каком порядке и какие-то вещи не совсем помню, да. Да, это момент еще.
Ступидо! Ступидо ганцо кретино!
Сокращение, понятно.
Oh yeah.
Так. Он пошел, и все. Да. Настоящее имя, сокращение просто. Использую которое. Единственное сокращение, возможно, для имени. Если что. Так, давай.
You're not gonna give up just like that, are
Давай,
you?
Боза, мы верим в тебя.
Come on, one more time.
Не люблю.
Freaking Girl Scouts!
Опа.
You will regret your persistence.
Опа, новая фраза, мы сделали
As
все
soon
правильно.
as I find out why my spring gun won't. You again! Come on in. Come on! You've got some nerve showing up here again.
I'm just like a boomerang. Wait, that wasn't a suggestion.
Ты не такой сидел.
Come on,
Подушка
Bambina.
тоже, в принципе,
Can we
такая
skip
себе,
this
по-моему.
bit? All I have
Не
to
знаю,
do
я
is
не
say
особо
my
спрашивала.
line and...
Какая песня классная.
I'm shaken, awaken, if I'm not mistaken.
Он просто так приплывает. Это как в Анге продавец капусты, он тоже оказывается там, где не надо быть. Случайно абсолютно. Он думает, это романтично, ты чё?
It's late and I'm tired if I'm not ill. Junk rap caused the dreadful noise in our time measurement device. What's that now? You're kidding? Trumpets and fiddling. What the crap? I'm going to snap in eyes, risk of skidding.
Блин, Рахат-Вакум включится.
I fear, my dear, we have to exile wedding tomorrow.
Ah, not again!
Ho, 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 ho.
What a sight! Go ahead, Bozo. Say it.
Whoa, now comes the
О,
interesting
да,
bit.
фраза.
Why, hello, doll. Come here often.
Oh, Bozo.
Wow,
Главное,
6
несчастливы.
words that open the gate to a whole new world.
Когда вроде бы что-то довольно глупо может звучать, но мило довольно и... Главное, несчастливо. Так. А, кстати, знаете что? Если у вас есть Better TV, то... Ну, ФЗ, по-моему, не нужно отдельно устанавливать. Можно просто галочку поставить Better TV. Короче, теперь у вас есть такая штука. Такая... И такая. Я просто ради теста это все делала, да. Посмотреть, как работает, чтобы кое-кому отправить инструкцию. Но, по-моему, мою инструкцию немножко кое-кто проигнорировал. Ну да. Но зато хотя бы у меня есть. Добавила парочку, потом еще посмотрю, что там есть интересного. Это Better TV. Better TV Twitch. Сейчас я даже ссылку скину, где это можно скачать. Это офигенное расширение. Better TV. Ша. Так, это хромовская. Можно мне, пожалуйста, на сайте? Да-да-да, я понимаю так. Но смотри. Это расширение не только тебе смайлики добавляет. Еще ты можешь себе сделать всякие настройки дополнительные. Например, ты можешь видеть удаленные сообщения. Они будут не зачеркиваться, а серым становятся. Так, я звук выключаю, сейчас все напишу. Ну, короче, там очень много функций классно добавляется. И, наверное, скоро заканчивать буду.
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
What did you say?
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
Is that supposed to be funny?
But...
First, you drag me off, and then you try to be cute? Why hasn't it occurred to you that I might be well and truly pissed off?
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
Whoa! No brawling in my bar. This may be the favorite hangout of the lowest scum in town, but some rules still apply, you know.
He started it.
I haven't done a thing.
He's got a point. Running around like an idiot ain't a crime.
Hey!
But maybe being an idiot is.
I said, hey! You're lucky I don't hit women.
Go ahead and try.
Maybe I'll start by giving you a good spanking.
If you fancy a broken jaw, be my guest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here in the floating black market, we settle our differences in a civilized manner. There is only one way to get you two to quit your bickering. Platypus Pataka.
Bring it on!
It's on! Let's get ready for another violent round of Platypus Pataka! And fight! Coward move! Pitiful! Dense defense! Walking silly bonus! Don't shield your balls! Accidental blow! Blockhead block! Sissy cut! Coward move! Tinkerbell bash! Too bad! Embarrassing! Give up already! Accidental blow! Dense defense! Sissy cut! Rage mode! Finish him! Spill his guts! Water suck! Spill his guts! Smash his face! Make him bleed!
That was fun. That was fun. Maybe you're not the little idiot I took you for after all.
That's because people tend to overlook my true greatness. Now all I have to do is persuade your last alter ego.
To tell you the truth, I liked you right from the start. You are a lot like Cletus, only without his attitude and his misguided sense of superiority.
That's true. I'm totally laid back.
And you exude a certain air of neglect that makes you very attractive to women.
Thanks. I think.
I'd better stay here until you manage to persuade the other two. I must admit that I'm actually a little jealous. Totally weird, isn't it? Oopsie, I must have nodded off for a moment.
No problem. As long as you didn't have any direct skin contact with the bar, that is.
You're funny.
is fast bearing if I am not erring. A giant crab in the chronograph are having a laugh. Clickety blah blah blah. I'm shaken, awaken, if I'm not mistaken. A giant crab nesting in our clock. They racket about in the tickety tock. Clickety clickety click, clickety 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 click, clickety clickety click, clickety clickety rattle on tickety click. Het als skater kan kussen ze zoom. Patang rumble drummer bezinger kaboom. Oopsie daisy clatter out. All doubts excluded if I'm not deluded. A penciled architect that rummage our chronometer. It's late and I'm tired if I'm not ill-wired. Junk that caused the dreadful noise in our time measurement device. What's that now? You're kidding? Trumpets and fiddling. What the crap? I'm going to snap in ice, risk of skidding. How can I sleep with junk traps near the ear? Well, to my sorrow, I fear, my dear, we have to ex our wedding tomorrow.
Тот же случай, тех же против FPX в первой игре